You're welcome back. It's still Punchline. I am Sami Ajifo. Thanks for joining us. The conversation today is about Nigeria's most colorful politician. I would like to call him the most animated as well. Senator Dino Melaye won the Kogi Governorship Primaries to emerge as the PDP governorship candidate for Kogi governorship race come November 11th, 2023. This is the second time Senator Dino Melaye will be contesting the PDP primaries for governorship under the PDP in Kogi State. The first time he tried that was in 2019 after losing his seat to Senator Usman of the APC. In 2019, he came third with only 70 votes. The winner of that was Senator Musa Wada. However, by 2023, things obviously has changed. Between 2019 and 2023, Senator Dino Melaye has been the most vocal critic of Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State, and one of the biggest critics of President Buhari and the APC from 2019 all the way till 2023. Let's give him awards, okay? Most vocal, most animated, very interesting. Dino Melaye has been in front and center in the past few years, especially in the last 4 years of the President Buhari administration. A lot of us actually were wondering whether he would try again at the Senate or probably go for governorship. Other people believe that Dino Melaye might have gotten a slot if former Vice President Atiku Abubakar won the presidential elections. Of course, that matter is still in court. Maybe he would have been given a top position, probably Minister for Information. However, he has won the PDP governorship primaries to emerge as candidate. He contested the 2023 PDP governorship primaries, won by 313 votes, defeating the same Musa Wada who contested against him and won in 2019. This time, Musa Wada was only able to get 26 votes less than what Dino got in 2019. Musa Wada had 56 votes. Well, he squares up. I'm talking about Senator Dino Melaye, who was once a senator representing Kogi West Senatorial District. He squares up against a former Auditor General for local governments in Kogi State, Ododo of the APC, who won by 78,704 votes in direct primary, 74,704 votes in direct primary. So the APC had direct primaries, not like the PDP. 78,704. That's really big for the APC. Now, he defeated several candidates. 7 of those candidates stood down for Mr. Ododo before the elections, and included the current Deputy Governor, Edward Onoja, who a lot of industry watchers thought that will be, the frontline candidate. Speculations were that Edward will become the APC governorship flag bearer, but that wasn't to be. The Auditor General of local governments in Kogi State was picked. That's the man who'll be squaring up against Dino Melaye of the PDP. Smart Ademi was also contesting that election for governorship in Kogi State under the APC. He unfortunately got 311 votes. He's the same man who replaced Dino Melaye in the Senate. And this time around, he's trying his hand at governorship. However, controversy have trailed the emergence of both governorship candidates for PDP and APC. For the PDP, not so much. But for the APC, candidates, aspirants have also gone to court asking that the election should be thrashed and a new election be conducted. Even Senator Smart Ademi is complaining about the election outcome. That's what's happening. But for the PDP, the only person who has opposed Dino Melaye's emergence is not any of his contenders, is the governor of Rivers State. I'm talking about Governor Nyesom Wike, who said that Dino cannot be governor of Kogi State, that he doesn't have what it takes. Well, Dino being who he is, Dino being Dino, he gave a response, and that response has been trending on social media. Smart Ademi and other APC aspirants, like I said, have gone to court to challenge Ododo's emergence. A lot of people, schools of thought, industry watchers, analysts believe Ododo obviously is the governor's candidate. And every time you have a governor pick someone, it is adjudged that that is the governor's third term in office. However, even though that might be true, that Ododo might be the preferred candidate for Governor Yahya Bello, does this change anything? Will APC still hold on to Kogi State when the elections come in the month of November 2023? Ododo may be viewed as a stooge. That's what people might be thinking, but he's coming out in his own right to contest. This is not the first time we've seen names of people coming out from maybe some agency in government to run for governorship and winning. We saw that happen in Abia State, several other states across Nigeria. You see a candidate, just a few states, you see probably a speaker, just like it happened in Ebonyi State and Delta State, some positions that are, higher up, you see, those. But in some cases, you hear a commissioner here, like what was supposed to happen in Abia State, if not for his untimely demise, Professor Ikonne was the vice chancellor. We also had a few names like that. So it's nothing new to see officers at some lower levels being picked to run for governorship. Now, the question, of course, leans towards a PDP's, chance, the possibility of PDP clinching this, winning the governorship back from the APC. Now, will disgruntled elements, seems to be that there are many of them within the APC, cross carpet, work with Dino Melaye of the PDP to wrest power away from the hands of the incumbent governor. I'm talking about Governor Yahya Bello. Will they side with Melaye? We've seen that happen. We've talked about this before. We've seen a lot of times when the candidates who just cross carpet move or just support someone from the other side. They don't care whether they will be suspended for anti-party activities. Will we see this? And will also Dino Melaye lean on the obedience to win the elections? What does this tell for Dino's possible emergence if he will win the elections? We're going to be watching out to see how that pans out. Some people might be leaning towards Dino because of what he did at the ICC when we had the Presidential Collation Center, what Dino Melaye said. And he staged the walkout alongside the Labour Party. The Labour Party and the PDP also came together and did a press briefing discountenancing what happened at the presidential declaration by INEC. So will we see Labour Party, P2B, and the obedience lean towards Dino Melaye? You can't be too sure. These are really interesting times in Nigeria, as well as what's going to go forward after the swearing in on May 29th. We'll be watching to see how that goes. I'm still Sami Ajifo. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, just click on the bell in the notification section of your preferred platform so you could get latest updates of our shows. Thank you very much for joining us. As always, stay safe.